Hi everybody, welcome to another sneak peek from the Mech Collective. We are here to talk about the newest production, 5%, coming to you at the Red Room, 85 East 4th Street, December 3rd through 5th, 7 p.m. I'm sitting here with one of our phenomenal actors, the multi-talented Hollis Fox. Well, let's talk about this play. Let's talk about this character. So you play...
I play Taylor.
Taylor. You came up with the name Taylor.
I did.
You did?
I suggested a few, and I think you like Taylor, so...
You're happy with Taylor?
Thus, Taylor was born.
So tell us a little bit about Taylor.
Taylor, at the core, is a kindergarten teacher and yoga lady who is sort of an artist in disguise and teaches children when she really just wishes she could be almost anywhere else. And that's where she starts, and don't want to give away too much, but she definitely goes on a very different kind of journey than you'd expect when you first see her.
My theory always been as a writer that if you set somebody up for one thing and then you force them to go through another, that other thing, they come from a much more honest place because they have no way of preparing themselves for it.
And I don't think it's not out of the blue, the turns that happen. I feel like it's
That's
once
good.
they happen, you're like, oh, of course that happens, or of course he or she does that. So it's like it's completely within the structure of the characters and what they would do or say, but it's a surprise to you, but not completely out of character, out of the blue, I would say.
And your character has some of my favorite lines in the whole play.
Yay!
It's just, you get some. But no, I mean, how have you found the whole process? I mean, we're a little under the gun with this one.
Right. I would say that it's an unusual, I guess, approach leading up to it. It feels a little like, hurry up guys, let's go, let's go. But we started out doing, as you said, we were doing a different play. And then I think you and Becca, our director, got together and decided that that play just wouldn't quite work in this space. So we decided you decided that you would...
Agreed. You agreed.
That you would write a new play for us, which was interesting because I've never been in a situation where I was working with a writer to help craft a new, completely original and new story and character. So that's kind of been the crazy journey this has been since August, really.
Yeah.
The end of August, when we auditioned, to now was these few months of you writing these characters based on what us four actors said we would like to play or explore, and kind of the table reads we've gotten together and done, and yeah, it's just been kind of this crazy journey of, wow, this is what it is, and
it has been for me too.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I don't know if we'd ever go through this process again, but it's been a heck of a ride, you know.
Yeah.
That I feel like I've learned a lot as a writer and as a producer.
What is that like? Just trying to please four different opinions and tastes.
But no, so I was really excited that everyone really took to the characters that I'd written for you guys, and I hope that they came out to be something that really, on some level, matched or fit into the vision of what you had given me. But it's a process like I've never done before, ever as a writer. I've never had such input from the actors, and I love input from the actors. And what's been so wonderful about this whole rehearsal process for me is watching you guys, you know, delve into this material and say to me, this line doesn't make sense, or we need to cut this line. And it's been so productive and so wonderful, and I just love that type of collaborative spirit. I don't know, has it felt collaborative to you?
Yeah, I mean, I do a little writing too, and I know there's just such a big difference between what you in your head hear and put down on the page, and then when you hear it from someone, you hear it, the words through someone else.
Absolutely.
And then it's just, I think that's been really interesting too, is as an actor, working with the writer to kind of help craft where the story goes and where the character goes, and working together, which has been fun, of working together to be collaborative, as you said.
Yeah. I mean, the other actors, how have you enjoyed working with them?
I
mean, you already had a rapport with Josh and Molly.
Right.
And,
so it's been really interesting the few times we've rehearsed, Lucas Brooks and myself working together, because we had never met before, and kind of being thrown right into, you'll see, the situation the characters are in. But no, it's been really interesting working with new people. It's always refreshing, I think, to work with new people. I love working with Molly and Josh and people I've worked with before, but to kind of get a new energy from someone else and a new the way they work, and you figuring out how you work with them, and you end up taking a different part of yourself to work with each different person. So I think it's really interesting to work with someone new, and hopefully we gel and are gonna be explosive in this way.
Working with different actors, everyone has different processes and different training and different theories that they come with, and different pacing. And it's always so interesting to learn the rituals and to also just see the relationships form in front of your eyes. I mean, as a writer, I get to be a lot of times an observer, which is I love getting to watch you guys play. But I also just love it just because it keeps things fresh. You know, it forces me to think outside of what I've done in the past and bring it up. And I think if nothing else, this whole experience has been an amazing insight into new ways of creating and crafting and working with actors and working with directors for me.
Come to the show.
Yes, come to the show. It's $8 for students, $12 for regular people, normal folks. We love all of you. It's going to be at the Red Room, December 3rd through 5th, 7 p.m. showtime. And tickets are available on www.themeccacollective.com and through SmartTix directly if you want to go there. The play is called 5%. And we really can't wait to see you there. Come on out. And remember, all tickets and donations are going towards our bid to get this play into the New York City Fringe Festival. So it's a really exciting prospect that we want you to be a part of.